Okay, welcome back to the next lab manual, that is Linux firewall configuration in Red Hat. And let's start with. So this is the table of content that we are going through. Objective, what is a FirewallD? Working on FirewallD, basic operations, working with FirewallD, CMD lists, open and port block port and services. So let us start with our objective. Enable a FirewallD, configure the zone, construct the rules. So what is a FirewallD? We have seen it's a front-end controller for IP tables used to implement persistent network traffic rules. Let's start. So working on FirewallD, firewall operation, just start with RPM space hyphen GA bar grep FirewallD. That is to check if FirewallD is installed by default. Check the FirewallD configuration file RPM space hyphen QC FirewallD. Check the configuration, and to see the contents of the main FirewallD configuration file, just write vi nano editor, that is a nano or a vi space slash etc slash firewalld.conf. Next is, so we are not changing anything, so we just exit by semicolon WQ, and the next is systemctl status firewallD, that will show you the status whether it is running or not. Here it is running. And working with FirewallD in CMD is firewall hyphen CMD space hyphen state. So it shows running. So check the firewall service default zone and its setting. So see firewall space hyphen CMD space hyphen list hyphen all. So it shows active, the target, the ICMP block inversion, services, protocols, forward ports, every information is available. Check the what all zones are present. Firewall hyphen CMD space hyphen get hyphen zones. So we'll get the information of the zones. So next is firewall hyphen CMD space hyphen get hyphen services. See the services. Firewall not only checks the port but also IP, but it also understands the service, what kind of all services are available to configure. Need to go to location where it is stored configuration. So cd space slash user slash lib slash firewallD. Next is to check the what is inside the default location type. You will notice services and zone. So go and do a ls over there. Then go to the cd services, do a ls. You'll see the all the services running. Cat mysql.xml. So see the configuration of mysql.xml. Now let's check the default zone. Firewall hyphen CMD space hyphen get hyphen default hyphen zone. Now get a default zone to the internal. So in internal, you just give a zone equals to internal, zone public equals to zone. So this is how you work. And to open and block the port services, just add a port equals to 3306 for TCP and list it all. So this is how it is going to work. Next is to remove the port. Next is to add a service, that is MySQL. To reload or list after reloading. Then add a service, make it permanent, reload and list. To add multiple ports, write multiple ports in this way. To add multiple port range, 5000-5010, and then TCP. List it all. Add a service, HTTPD, LDAP. Remove the services. List it all. After that, add rich rules, provide a much greater level of control through more custom granular options. So add a rich rule, family IPv4, source address, except, to write a rule for that. This is how the rule is written. And then just list the rich rules. So this is how to list the rich rules. So it will show you a rule for family IPv4 source addresses, this to accept or to a drop. So this is about the firewall management through Linux, and I hope you people go through all this, execute your labs, and please upload it to the LMS platform for evaluation. And if you have any doubt, please reach to me out. So let's take a break over here.